Good afternoon, ladies. I'm your host, host of the Club Sports Report, coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County. And I do have a lot of breaking news concerning the coronavirus issue. That is, as many of you guys have found out last night, the NBA has now been shut down due to the coronavirus massacre after Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. Now they have tested positive of the coronavirus issue. On Monday, Rudy Gobert was touching stuff, the microphone and whatnot. And basically, I don't necessarily know for sure how they came into contact with the coronavirus. It's very unclear how Donovan Mitchell turned out positive with the coronavirus for sure, how they came into contact with the coronavirus. And obviously this is affecting everyone. This is a big issue for everyone that's in attendance and the people, out there watching at home right now. I want to read you a statement from Donovan Mitchell. And it says right here that thanks to everyone who's reaching out since hearing the news about the positive test of the coronavirus. We're learning more about the seriousness of the situation. Hopefully people can continue to educate themselves and realize that they need to behave responsibly both for their own health and for the own well-being of those around them. I appreciate the authorities of Oklahoma who were helpful enough with the testing process and everyone from the Jazz who have been so supportive. I'm going to keep following the advice of our medical staff and hope we can all come together and be there for each other and our neighbors who need our help. They say that the Jazz, now it says right here, the Jazz say the entire team and the staff have been tested, and Mitchell and Gobert are the only people who have been tested positive for sure. Oklahoma tested all members of the Utah Jazz shuttling party, confirming one. That'll be Rudy Gobert, that is. So that is not good. And now the game, the Jazz versus Thunder game, that game we postponed after Rudy Gobert was testing positive of this coronavirus for good, which has gotten worse and worse. So now that the NBA is being canceled now, the playoffs and the finals are in dire jeopardy for sure. And this is not looking good for fans at all. I can tell you that right now, everybody. I can also tell you this, that the NHL and the MLS have been shut down for good, due to the coronavirus issue. That is, and I do want to tell you this, that the ACC, Big 10, Big 12, Pac-12, SEC conference tournaments have all been canceled in the wake of the coronavirus, that is. Now, the MLB, they are intending to shut down their operations for sure in the wake of the coronavirus scandal, that is. So that is, all 13 conferences of the NCAA, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, Big East, now Pac-12, SEC. They canceled their tournaments in the wake of the coronavirus as well. Also says right here that UEFA canceled 2 UCLA games due to the coronavirus as well. ATP and ITF, they canceled their events for 6 weeks, that is, due to the coronavirus. The WTA will also take a different approach, that is, to suspend their operations due to the coronavirus probe, that is. Now, Ronaldo, a soccer, he was a quarantine result of Daniel Ragmani, who was tested positive with the coronavirus, and this is not looking good for anybody out there. I can tell you that right now. Now, the PGA Tour events will continue without fans being in attendance. I can tell you that for sure. So the MLB, they're expected to suspend their operations, suspend the season due to the coronavirus scandal, which has gone out of control since. Now, again, guys, this is a big issue. This is a global issue. Now, they say the coronavirus is a pandemic, that is, and obviously, the only thing that needs to happen is that the end is that March Madness needs to be canceled for good. At first, they said that March Madness would go on without the fans, but I think it's safe to say that March Madness and the Final Four are going to be canceled for good, and they're not going to be intending to have it this year. So that's the decision that needs to happen right there. I can tell you that for sure. So March Madness, the NCAA has time before next week. That is, March Madness does start on St. Patty's Day, by the way. So it would be surprising if March Madness was in fact canceled before it actually starts. Due to the coronavirus scandal that is, and I could say that this coronavirus, it needs to be contained. It needs to be out of it for sure. Also, breaking news that the NASCAR is going to hold the next two races without fans, by the way. They're going to work with health officials to determine a future schedule, that is. So NASCAR, they aren't put on notice as well. They will hold their two races without fans. That's all you guys know for sure as well. And NASCAR is involved into it, though. The NFL did announce, though, that they have no intention to move the start of the league year. Skins, Jets, and Vikings are among the teams to pull personnel off the road of the coronavirus pandemic. Now, numerous teams restricted travel for coaches and scouts due to the coronavirus because of the coronavirus issue. That is, and the only reason why sports isn't occurring as we know it is because they want to ensure the safety of themselves, the players, the students, the staff, the fans, the athletes, even the coaches, the staff, the fans, management, all the viewers out there, all the sponsors, the media, all the subscribers out there. And it is a shame that sports can't go on any longer. It can't. And this is not looking good for anybody. This is a really bad look for the sports world. And I can tell you this, that a lot of fans who already got tickets, they're going to get refunds. And basically, this is sad to see fans not attend any more games. And they can't, obviously, folks, ratings are going down. Viewership ratings are just plummeting right now. And this is a bad look for the entire sports industry. And just not just for the sports industry, but for everybody else out there. For everyone outside the sports, whether you're at work, whether you're in the college industry, whether you're at home, whether you are out somewhere, that is, at a party or anywhere else in particular, just please, guys, just wash your hands, use soap while you're at it. And this is a really big issue, a global issue, and a worldwide issue as well. So it's just not good. And I do not know exactly if the NBA, NHL, MLS are going to resume their seasons. So this is not looking good because as of right now, the NBA and the 13 NCAA conference tournaments, they've been canceled for good. The NHL, the MLS, they've been canceled for good. The NHL. MLB is expected to suspend their season of the coronavirus as well. I would say this for sure that NASCAR needs to consider suspending their season of the coronavirus as well. That's what NASCAR needs to do. They can't just hold the next two races without fans. What they need to do is just consider. They need to reconsider suspending their season for good because this coronavirus has gone out of control, and there has to be a cure to end this coronavirus madness for good. I can tell you that right now. Because as of right now, this is beyond the worst case scenario. This is not looking good for the sports industry, not for the fans, not for the viewers, not for the subscribers, not for myself, not for anybody, not for the photographers, not for anybody, because this is affecting everyone that's around. I mean, schools are. I mean, Loudoun County schools, they're closed. Colleges are going to be closed for good of the coronavirus massacre to ensure the safety of themselves and teachers and staff and the fans and the viewers all over the globe, all over the country, all on social media as well. And this is a shame to see this coronavirus issue just have an impact on everybody. This is not looking good because I really don't know exactly how long these games. I really don't know how long these sports are going to be closed for good. I really don't know exactly when it's going to come back. Once I get that information, I will address that for sure. And apparently, this is not looking good for anybody. I can tell you that right now. This coronavirus has just nearly destroyed everyone's lives, and this is not looking good. So my condolences right now are to I do want to tell you this, that Tom Hanks and his wife Rita Wilson, that they were also tested positive for the coronavirus when they were filming in Australia, that is. So I want to take this time to send my thoughts and prayers out to Tom Hanks and his wife Rita, Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, Raptors players of the of all of them of this issue, their family member of this coronavirus issue, their family members, their fans, all their viewers, all the subscribers out there, all their worldwide audiences out there, the team as well. And this is not looking good because this coronavirus has to go away, and there needs to be a cure just to end the coronavirus for good. And that's what really needs to be. The coronavirus, people need to take action. People need to at least think about what they're doing. They got to think about their well-being. They got to think about their livelihood. They got to think about their careers, because this coronavirus is ending careers and as well as numerous death tolls. And this is not looking good. So if you have the time, though, just go to under cdcfoundation.org. That is, donate to end the spread of the coronavirus for good, because the entire world right now is on notice, and the entire state is just not looking good. The entire nation is just in collapse right now. The entire globe as well, because this is not great. It's not looking good, and I'm upset about it. I know you guys are. I know the fans sitting at home right now are upset. I mean, I know they're intending to watch the Final Four and March Madness, but that just can't happen. It can't happen, and this is not good for anybody. So that's all I do have just for that, everybody. Those are your breaking news announcements right there. Also, one other thing on the breaking news I want to address, that is that late great British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith has been inducted to the 2020 WWE Hall of Fame. That is night before WrestleMania 36. So congrats to late great British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith being inducted to the 2020 WWE Hall of Fame. And that's all I have to say for that. And I think the question that a lot of you guys are going to ask is, will NXT Tampa go on without fans, and WrestleMania 36 go on without fans despite the coronavirus issue? That's the question that a lot of people are going to want to know. So, should WrestleMania 36 be canceled? Indeed, it should. I mean, yes, a lot's going to happen. You'll see Rhea Ripley defend her NXT Women's title against Charlotte Flair. You'll see Becky Lynch taking on Shayna Baszler for the Raw Women's title. So, good matches right there. And those matches, and WrestleMania 36 could be in dire jeopardy. That's what I know I'm just saying this for sure. I'm telling you guys that WrestleMania 36 and NXT Tampa, TakeOver Tampa, and WrestleMania 36 could, in fact, be in dire jeopardy of the coronavirus issue. So WWE did not release a statement yet. So that's all I know for sure. So WWE needs to take legal action into ensuring, just their fans, the athletes, and their fans of this coronavirus. They should take some drastic measures to combat this deadly disease, this deadly virus known as the coronavirus. That's what the WWE needs to do. And as far as takeover goes, they need to take desperate measures to maybe they can have takeover Tampa without fans. Maybe they can have WrestleMania 36 without fans. I'm really not sure what they're gonna do, but I think WWE has not responded yet. So that's what needs to happen. I think that NXT Takeover Tampa and WrestleMania 36 could in fact be in jeopardy, nor it could be canceled for good. So there has not been an official announcement yet. There's not been an official word. So when there is, I will definitely address it for sure. Unless they decide to cancel, that's good. So this because this coronavirus is getting out of hand, and I think that it needs to be controlled, needs to be maintained, and I think that a lot of people are very worried about their well-being, their health, their livelihood, their legacies, and everything in particular. So that's all I have for that. So WrestleMania 36 could have been jeopardy, and especially take over Tampa and Tampa as well. So this is not looking good for anybody, not for the sports world, not for anybody outside the sports world, not for the fans, not for the viewers, not for anybody, as far as I know. So that's all you guys got to know just for that, everybody. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do right there for the Clothing Habit Sports Boy YouTube channel, Facebook page. And please be sure you always like to subscribe to the Clothing Habit Sports Boy YouTube channel, Facebook page. By all means necessary, be sure you send me your comments or tweet your thoughts, your responses of numerous sports activities being canceled of the coronavirus. And Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell testing positive for the coronavirus. Some of you will wish your thoughts and prayers out to them as well. They're having a tough time with this coronavirus issue, that is. And also, I've been more like updates, breaking news, stream times 11. So I'm going to a whole lot more on the Club Sports Board concerning the coronavirus issue and what steps need to be taken. Just wash your hands, everybody. Use soap while you're at those. That's all I have to say right there. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.